Ascension is all about raising your frequency and shifting your consciousness into a new, higher reality. You have one physical body, 3 mental bodies, and 6 energetic bodies. Not all of your 10 sacred bodies are going to 5D simultaneously. You can shift one after the other to manifest more abundance and more happiness and more prosperity, more health and better relationships until the physical process is complete. The ancient methods of yoga, meditation, breathwork, sound healing, and mantras are crucial for ascension and changing your life. Ultimately, with these methods, you're raising your frequency, building a radiant energy body, and creating a strong aura that is powerful enough to attract and manifest all your wishes. But did you know that most people don't have a proper spiritual practice of meditation, breathwork, mantra, sound healing, and yoga every day? Because most techniques are boring, difficult, and even ineffective. And just imagine how much time you'd need each day to do all these practices effectively. Now, at the beginning of your spiritual journey, you have this awakening moment that inspires and motivates you, which gives you more discipline to do some of the harder work. So, if someone were to tell you, shut up, sit down, and meditate for 2 hours, 2 times daily, you're highly motivated and inspired, and you do sit down and actually meditate for 2 hours twice a day. And yes, crazy things can happen if you meditate for 2 hours daily, 2 times a day. But how long can you do that? How sustainable is that? Because at some point comes a different phase in life. You may fall in love or get a new job or you find new friends. Now you want to hang out with them all the time. And the ego will find a way to avoid meditating in silence for 2 hours, only 1 time a day, let alone 2 times a day. And another thing is sitting in a cross-legged meditation pose for 2 hours. Meditation over 20 to 30 minutes is hard on the body for most. Your legs will go numb or your back might start to hurt. Something will hurt or go numb. We've entered the age of Aquarius, and the Aquarian way of teaching is all about generating energy and having an experience, as opposed to the Piscean age ways of teaching, which were all about hard effort, studies, and memorizing stuff. If you want to ascend into a new reality without tedious, difficult, and simply not effective enough methods, and if you want to avoid dealing with a contradictive flood of information that now requires skills and discernment, you need to learn my Kundalini activation technique. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Aurora Ray, ambassador of the Galactic Federation. I'm a quantum healing hypnosis technique practitioner, better known as QHHT. I also guide 9-dimensional breath journeys, and I am a teacher of applied yogic science and technology. I have helped thousands of people who were tired of gathering useless information without knowing how to generate and manipulate energy. My students are a mix of people who have been following the spiritual community for a long time and people who have just awakened to their spirituality. But both groups have this in common. Things have not drastically changed in their lives before meeting me. They didn't have effective tools that are also fun enough to keep them engaged. Or the methods simply lack the energy to give them a powerful experience. And most importantly, the techniques don't work because they are incomplete. You need to involve many different things to get full activation. Did you know that most global meditation efforts are not even meditations at all? When someone says, imagine this, imagine that, now do this, do that, this is a simple visualization that is filling your mind instead of emptying your mind, which is the actual purpose of meditation. I say this. What if we can generate energy and have a powerful experience in all of our 10 sacred bodies simultaneously through a practice that combines yoga, meditation, mantra, sound healing, and breath work into an experience that is out of this world, magical and amazing? what if I can show you how you can create an energy field directed at prosperity, directed at relationship, directed at manifestation or healing? And what if this practice can repair and reprogram your DNA in as little as 11 minutes, or just 3, or even only 1 minute per day if that's all you got? And no, you don't have to be physically fit, but you will be. There are practices that will give you more in just 11 minutes than a full-on 2-hour pro league dry meditation can give you. Once you meditate with me for 1 minute, you will know why I call other meditations tedious and some even completely ineffective, as long as you don't sit there for at least 2 hours. And what if this ancient yogic science and technology is 100% in alignment with my galactic teachings and 100% confirmed by the teachings of my teacher, Dolores Cannon? And what if I tell you that this technique is just out of this world, magical, powerful, and ecstatically joyful? We're also going to utilize the power of sound to enhance our technique. This universe was created by a big bang. That was the primordial sound out of which creation was born. And we're not utilizing just any sound. We're using fantastic 2-time Grammy Award-winning spiritual music that was produced specifically for this technique that I teach. That alone will raise your frequency and change your electromagnetic field instantly. Another thing is that often when you're on the spiritual journey, you feel lost and feel like you can't relate to the world around you. And you find yourself dealing with difficult relationships and are probably unhappy with your job. But here's the thing. Love, health, and wealth are frequencies that you can attract and manifest if you know how to reprogram your electromagnetic field. Here are the top 3 reasons why you need my Kundalini activation technique. Number 1, you can stop searching for any help or practice after your first class with me. You will know that you have found the one thing you love doing and have finally found what you were searching for. Number 2, it is the fastest technique on the planet to shift all your 10 sacred bodies into a higher frequency and activate the Kundalini energy, which will upgrade your dormant DNA and facilitate the physical ascension process. Number 3, it is the most efficient technique to create a radiant energy body and aura to attract all your desires and manifest your wishes. In short, the Kundalini activation technique generates energy, organizes it within your chakras, awakens your dormant DNA, and delivers you to a higher consciousness. Through my classes, you're going to find one or more techniques that will speak to your soul. These will be your favorites, and you might not even use them daily, but you will know that there is a 1, 3, or 11-minute practice that will make you feel fantastic while helping you achieve your goals. I'm saying that you will have a new, beautiful, fun hobby that you love that will also be your key to higher frequencies and manifestation. Imagine you apply for a job and know how to create a radiant energy body and a strong aura in just a few minutes to raise your frequency toward your desired outcome. Guess who gets the job? The one with the most radiant energy body. In the next video, I'll show you exactly how to start implementing my Kundalini activation technique, and I'll walk you through a simple technique that you can use to get results fast. So make sure you stay on the lookout and don't miss the next video. I've also got some exciting news for those who want the world to finally see you, acknowledge you, and want the big opportunities to come to you. In a few days, I'm going to launch my Ascension Activation Training. And I'm going to take a handful of new students and teach them exactly how to generate an energy body through which all things are created and attracted and manifested. Now, as much as I'd like to help everyone with the Kundalini activation technique, I find that my students get the best results when I work in a small group setting. That way, everyone can get the help and support that they really need. So this is going to be a genuinely rare opportunity to participate in my live classes, and spots are granted on a first come, first served basis. So if that's something you are interested in, make sure you click on the link under this video and put your name on the early bird waitlist. Everyone on this waitlist will get access to the registration link the night before the program launches to the public.